world's first digital network devoted to the upscale and political lifestyles of Black people. Nubian TV's programming includes politics, travel, fashion, food, automotive, arts and culture, civil rights, music, and more. Watch now on Amazon Fire TV, Roku, or watch globally at nubiantv.net. Nubian TV, it's what you want to watch.
Well, hello, and hello to you, and you. Welcome in, everybody, to another edition of Brayley's Virtual Tour Live, the morning edition. Glad to have all of you here. We do have a lot to talk about per usual, so let's do what we do. 50 Cent's got some big news in the world of television. I'll tell you about that. Blueface, Child, the couple that is the definition of brokenness in the dictionary. I'll tell you more about what's going on with them. Kim Kardashian, once again, is right. Y'all, let me tell you something. I know people have their opinions on Kim, but after that divorce from Kanye West, she has the right to say whatever she wants to say and do within reason. I'll tell you why this latest thing is just, oh my God. Then Freaknik. The trailer is out, okay? Because, y'all, let me tell you something. When this documentary was said to be released, there was a judge who ordered it not to be released. So apparently that judge must have, she must have been guilty for doing some things, and she committed some sentences, allegedly. But we'll watch the trailer live. Rachel Leviss from Vanderpump Rules. She has something to say to some of her cast members. And oh, buddy, I got something to say about that. And then Georgia, they passed their tax credits for what? I'll tell you what. Higher is waiting, low is available. But either way, we are live on tour. Let me take down this iconic intro. You see the virtual tour background, you hear the virtual tour music, and then there is me. Hi, everybody. Good morning to you. Good morning. It is 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Lord help, I am live on the TV. It is 2 minutes after the hour. So glad to have all of you here. All right. Ciao. Listen, this is a live show where anything can happen. I'm trying to get myself adjusted for all you beautiful people. I'm glad to have all of you here. So let's get to the getting and do what we do. So we do have a lot to talk about. Per usual. Pull up this present screen. Whew. All right, let me do this. All right, so for those of you who love you some BMF, got some good news for you. Look at this. This comes to us from Variety.com here. BMF renewed for season 4 at Stars ahead of its season 3 premiere. BMF has been renewed for season 4 at Stars. Variety has learned the news comes ahead of the upcoming season 3 premiere of the crime drama. Season 3 of the series will debut March 1st at midnight. Okay, so guess what? If you were up at midnight on the Stars app, you were already watching it. And some of y'all are probably already doing your videos, you know what I mean? It's funny with midnights and 901. You know what I mean? Because, hey, Lynette Stiller, welcome in. Because this person right here, Braylon Lee, made 901 thing. You understand? Where you got the recap immediately after the episode you just watched. So I know there was probably some people that they watched it and then they did then they probably did what they did, a 1 a.m. video. So shout out to all you hustlers late in the midnight hour for sure. Before its linear network premiere at 8 p.m. Eastern Pacific in the U.S. and 9 p.m. Eastern in Canada, the series remains one of Star's biggest hits, averaging 10.6 million viewers in multi-platform viewing, according to the network. Fans can't get enough of the history in the making that is BMF, said Catherine Busby, president of programming for Stars. We are thrilled to start working on a new season that will continue bold storytelling of the legendary Flaring brothers that has proven to resonate so deeply with our viewers. Production on season 4 is set to begin this spring in Atlanta. BMF season 3 stars Demetrius Lil Meech Flournoy Jr. as Demetrius Flournoy, Da Vinci as Terry Flournoy, Russell Hornsby as Charles Flournoy, Nicole Brianna White as Lucy Flournoy, Stephen Aaron, Brian Rapper, Kevin Wu as Detective Lala Anthony as Anisha, Mitchell as Wanda. Hopefully that Wanda got some sense in her, like Uncle Wanda, but that's neither here nor there. Lila D. Pruitt as Nicole Flimmery. Special guest stars for the season include Dominique Lil Baby Jones in his acting debut, Neo 2 Chainz, Saudi, and Cynthia Bailey. Randy Huggins created the series and serves as executive producer. Heather Zulicki serves as showrunner and executive producer of season 3. Courage 50 Cent Jackson executive produces via G Unit Film and Television. Anthony Wilson and Andy Clements also serve as executive producers, and Liongate Television is the studio. Congratulations to 50 Cent doing what he does best. And honestly, tell you the truth, I think 50 Cent deserves more than what he's getting. I know he has a deal with Fox. Good morning to all you people drinking coffee this morning. I know that 50 Cent has a deal with Fox. Actually, let me see if I can pull that up for y'all. There we go. It Google knows what it's doing, doesn't it? Don't it? So here is this here. So some of you may not know this. But Courage 50, and by the way, this comes to us from the Hollywood Reporter. Courage 50 Cent Jackson Inc.'s broadcast deal with Fox. The non-exclusive pact will see the rapper and producer develop live action and animated projects for the network here. So the Fox deal comes a few months after Jackson exited overall deal at Stars, which he had criticized for dumb-ish in the time leading up to the end of the deal. He remains an executive producer at the premium cablers Power franchise at BMF. Since the Fox patch is also not exclusive, he's also free to shop his production services elsewhere, which I like that. I'm excited to formalize a partnership with Michael Thorne and Fox that will allow G Unit TV, Film and TV, or Film and Television to focus on putting multiple series on Fox, a perfect broadcast destination for G Unit Film and Television content, while our premium streaming scripted and non-scripted slates continue to grow in all directions, Jackson said in a statement. Added Thorne, the Fox's entertainment president, whether it's music, film, or television, Curtis always delivers premium entertainment that captivates millions of fans across the globe. He is the rare multi-hyphenate with a definite hand at storytelling, no matter the format or medium. We're looking forward to developing new exciting series for Fox with him and his team. So there you go. How cool is that? Just wanted to let you guys know that 50 Cent does have that. And also, too, BMF has debuted at midnight. It debuted at midnight this morning. And then for the rest of you guys will get to see it on Stars at 8/7 Central, only on Stars. So how cool is that there? All right, more Virtual Tour Live coming at you right from this space right here, right now, y'all. Lord help me. Krishan Rock and Blueface. Blueface says he loves Krishan Rock on New Jail Call. This comes to us from Media Takeout. A jail call between Blueface and Krishan Rock was shared online and showed that things are good between the pair right now. Keywords, right now. So, what up, girl? What you doing? Why'd you answer the phone? Blueface asked. Krishan said that she had been home but told the rapper she had to attend court for herself that day. Now, this is the first time I heard this phone call, so we're all hearing it together. Let's go.
Hey, Daddy. Hey. What do you mean, Daddy? I've been in the house. I had court today. I was hoping you called me yesterday so we can figure it out. I miss you, Daddy. I miss you. I love you. Huh? Oh, I appreciate you calling me. Huh? Okay, Daddy. Baby, you haven't called me. I've been waiting for your call. Huh? Yes, Daddy. What is wrong with you? Why is you calling me like this?
Child, I can't. So let me translate it for you via Media Takeout's translator technology. Thank you so much, Media Takeout, for your translator technology of this call. Because Lord Jesus, I miss you though. What up or what's up? Says Blueface before adding, I love you. Rock replied, miss you day. I miss you. I love you. I appreciate you. So you're gonna play with your ussy for me. Blueface said. Blueface asked Rock, yes, Dad, what's wrong with you? Why are you calling me like this? Rock said back laughing. Blueface is in jail for violating his probation. Is not expected to be released until July. Since being in jail, Rock has moved back into his home, but Rock fans think he will kick her out of his home the moment he is released and move Jaden back in. Child, I can't do this. I can't do this. So for those of you who don't know, there's a woman named Jordan Alexis that Lord Jesus. Blueface jumps back between Jaden Alexis, who he said he married and all that stuff, and his wife, but apparently he's not married anymore because Jaden Alexis and Krishan Rock hung out, and Blueface's mama. By the way, if you don't know who Blueface's mama is, this is the woman who compared her boyfriend's D to her son's D. And one of her sons said, well, the only thing you taught me how to do is eat cat. And also, Blueface's mama wants Megan Thee Stallion to date Blueface. Now, I would have a better chance to date Megan Thee Stallion than Blueface. We're not doing that. No. So that's Lord Jesus, that's the little girl who's trying to be a woman who will never have the capacity, ability, or comprehension of brain cells to form a brain to be a woman. Gee, like really? Like I don't know of any mama that is doing any of that at all. Not here, not there, not anywhere. Brainly, I am. I just don't get it. So, what do I think about this story? I mean, honestly, it's Krishan Rock and Blueface. Like, what do you expect? They're going to do something stupid that is going to be talked about in group chats. Like, and honestly, at this point, is what it is. Like, when I saw Krishan Rock have a whole face tattoo, I thought maybe it was an airbrush tattoo because they do have airbrush, you know, with the, if you never had airbrush tattoo, it looks like a tattoo, but it's just paint. It's amazing. So I thought it would be that. But no, this person actually took, so we're going to pretend that this is a needle right here. We're going to pretend that that right there is a little needle, okay? Right there. And just actually went on the face. Like that. I'm not writing on my face, but I'm just showing y'all. Like, see? Hang on. See? It went on the face and just did Krishan Rock's face with Blueface on her face. And it's just like, really? And then you move back into his house. Now, this is the person that did not want to be the father. He said he didn't want to be the father. Apparently, you know, also too, he did not respect his son because the son had to go to the hospital for something because Blueface was responsible for being a father. Like, this is the same Blueface that did a Pop House shooting and did not want to pay his fine. This is the same person that also has a new show called Rap Queens West, where apparently he's going to give $1 million deal to the person that can make the most original introduction and follow the rules online when it's called Rap Queens West. It just seems like it's one problem after another. And then apparently, you know, in Bad vs. Wild, which is a new show premiere on March 3rd on Zeus, I saw Blueface in the promo, so I don't know if he got out of jail to do that appearance or not, but it's just one thing after another with these two. And listen, if you in jail, Lord help, I mean, priorities are in the eye of the beholder, but like, for him to have that little bit of time rather to talk to Krishan Rock and says, "Are you gonna play with your ussy for me?" Like, really? You do realize these phone calls are recorded, right? You do know there's a chill. You know what? Phone calls from prison. Can you get those phone calls of Blueface and Krishan Rock? Because damn it, I will review that. Okay? Because this is just stupid. Anyway, that's Krishan Rock and Blueface. Okay. Lord help. All right, y'all. So listen. I'll let y'all read it. Kim Kardashian, Kanye's issues with children should be addressed privately, not on Instagram. And I totally agree. I truly agree. Yeah, it should not be addressed on Instagram. Let's see here. Kim Kardashian is upset that Kanye West has resorted to blasting out their disagreements on social media, and she believes what he is doing is harmful to their children. Sources familiar with the situation tell TMZ that Kim is not pleased. Kanye went on Instagram on Wednesday night telling the world he wanted their kids out of the school that they're attending in LA. Kim, take my kids out of Sierra Canyon now. It's a faith school for celebrities that are used by the system. Well, last time I checked, Sierra Canyon has a basketball team that Bronny James played on, and he is going to the NBA, not just because of his dad, LeBron James, King James, but also because he has talent. Last time I checked, I think they're accredited, and also last time I checked, I don't think they had a piece of shit of a boy like you, Kanye West, who really should be locked up in Wyoming and not to ever come out until you can get your brain cells to form a brain to be responsible for what the fuck you do. I don't think they had somebody like you in charge of their school where, guess what? The school wasn't accredited. Yeah, I'm not having any love, grace, or space for Kanye West. I know that you're gonna say, well, Braylon, he's a black man, and you know everybody struggles with stuff, and you always say, "Oh, receive love, you gotta give it." Say my words again. In order to receive love, you gotta give love. Kanye doesn't give love to nobody. This is not love at all. Not here, not there, not anywhere. Braylon Lee, I am. At this point, everybody knows what the system is code word for. With the rolling eyes emoji, or the side eye emoji rather. I was removed from my dad by the system, and the system removed me from my children. When the system drafts athletes, they avoid working with those who have their father in their life because they are harder to manipulate. My two oldest know who their daddy is. Our sources say Kim enrolled their kids at the school for two very good reasons. One, it's a fantastic school, and two, their children need consistency in their lives, which Kanye West is unstable and not consistent. One source said the only solution Kanye has offered in protested school is that the kids have been, the only solution Kanye has offered in protest to school that the kids have been since preschool has been placing with unaccredited teachers at his own unaccredited Donda school, which has been riddled with lawsuits. The source noted Kim did allow their kids to go to Donda for after-school activities, but stopped when the school shut down. We'll explore that. You know, because I know that there's going to be some Kanye West fans to be big mad, but you know, these are facts. I don't know what to tell y'all. I don't know what to tell you all about this. I truly don't. Lord Jesus. Okay, here we go. Sorry, y'all. Wait, give me a moment, y'all, because I really want to break this down for y'all, because truly, right is right and wrong is wrong. I can't do it. I can't do it. Donda School unaccredited. Kanye West. There we go. So let's get into it. Let's get into some things, okay? This is important, right? Donda West shuts down Donda Academy. Troubles pile up over anti-Semitic rants. So it says here the school's principal, Jason Engel, fired off an email to the parents of students informing them that at the discretion of their founder, Donda Academy will remain closed for the 2022-2023 school year, effective immediately. Right here, we hope this email finds you well. We first would like to express our gratitude for the community of families and scholars that brought Donda Academy, that Donda Academy brought together. However, at the discretion of our founder, Donda Academy will remain closed. Will Donda Academy remain closed for the remaining of the 2022-2023 school year, effective immediately. Thursday, October 27th, there's no school tomorrow. Our leadership team will be working diligently to assist all families during this transition, ensuring that every scholar has what they need to succeed in their next community in a prompt and gracious manner. We intend to begin afresh in September 2023, and we are confident that our scholars will continue to advance as the creative endeavors, courageous influence, and academic leaders of the next generation. Thank you for your support. So an unaccredited Christian institution, Donda Academy, required parents to sign non-disclosure agreements before their children could become students. There were only about 100 students in total, with half on scholarships from Kanye and friends of the rapper. So this is what Donda Academy looked like. So they had their outfits, and you just see like no artwork on the walls. There's no soul in the school, just like Kanye has no soul. I said it. What? So parents who didn't get scholarships had to cough up $15,000 per year for their kids to attend. The students wore designer uniforms designed by Balenciaga and Kanye's own clothing line, Yeezy. And this is the basketball team right here. So the school's closure is just the latest fallout as Kanye hate-filled rants about Jews. As a report, Donda Academy was booted from a major basketball tournament. Adidas, Balenciaga, and creative arts agency has parted ways with him, and Aaron Dahl and Jaylen Brown announced that they are no longer repped by Donda Sports. Let me bring that story up. Oh, listen. Right here. So that basketball team that you saw was booted from a high school tourney or tour over Kanye's anti-Semitic comments. So it says right here, the Scholastic Play-by-Play Classics announced that Donda has some scrap from the season schedule, claiming that West's words and actions violates our values as a company, as a country, and what we seek to ensure all of our defense of spirit, diversity, sportsmanship, inclusion, equity, and mutual respect. So the tournament, which has 5 national locations, is a huge deal. The high school level has hosted future NBA stars like LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, Kevin Durant in the past. Donda was originally slated to compete at the December 11th event in Louisville. It's a huge bummer for the whole roster of kids, including five-star guards Robert Dillingham, who's committed to Kentucky, A.J. Johnson, as well as the other players on the squad who ranked nationally. Scholastic Play-by-Play feels for the young athletes, added while we are firm in our decision, while we are firm in our reason for this decision, it does not diminish our heartache and regret for Donda's hardworking athletes who will lose out the most as a result of Kanye's actions. Unfortunately, we cannot in good conscience host an organization founded and directed by Mr. West at our events. I'm bringing all this up for the point of that right is right and wrong is wrong. I mean, really, And I know some people are like, well, Braylon, he's going through a lot. Why are you talking about this? Why are you dragging him? He drags himself. NBA players help. Right here. Right here. So right here, hang on. So right here. So right here, it says here, an elite training facility, and by the way, this comes to us from the LA Times, an elite training facility best known for Kobe Bryant's destination the night of the fatal helicopter crash in 2020 that made him pass away, and his daughter Gianna and several other players is currently a safe space for a dismayed collection of top high school basketball players. Sports Academy, also known as the Mamba Academy, under Bryant's ownership before its passing in Thousand Oaks, serves as the classroom, weight room, and basketball court for Donda Academy, a prep school whose future is in the balance because of the recent anti-Semitic rants of its owner, Kanye West. So right here, Morehouse College was released to drop Donda Academy from the schedule Monday, canceling a November 6th game. The college was set to host between the Doves and Atlanta Skill Factory because West remarks conflicted with college values. So right here, Donda players have their share of support. Boston Celtics All-Star Jaylen Brown has been an outspoken advocate for players on Twitter, even severing a business relationship with West Donda Sports marketing agency. And so basically what happened here is that these NBA players help these players out by not only providing this, but also getting them in the game. So yeah. Hey, Nikki News, welcome in. Glad to have you here. So, like I said, y'all, at this point, I don't care about Kanye West. I don't. You don't get to do things like this and think you're gonna get away with it. I'm sorry. You just don't get to do that. And it's not right and it's not fair. Sorry. So listen. So let me keep reading this story about Kanye West, about the school. You gonna go online and tell your baby mama to pull your kids out of school, out of stability, out of sanity, because you insane. Child. What's more, we're told that Kanye, Lord help. What's more, we're told Kanye told his kids that school isn't necessary, something that has frustrated Kim. And there's this, we're told Kanye doesn't see his kids often for sometimes months at a time, and Kim believes strongly that children need consistency, which is what she's providing them. Kanye is living a nomadic life, jumping from Japan, Italy, France, Saudi Arabia, etc. She is the home base that makes those kids secure. One source said, frankly, Kim is frustrated with his constant public attacks and naming of the school because it creates safety and security concerns each and every time for their children. Frankly, finally, Kim wants all these disputes settled privately. That is something that Kanye agreed to by signing the divorce settlement, which is something he continues to violate. And guess what? Because he continues to violate it, Kim can take Kanye to court. And there are probably consequences and fines and other things that Kanye can get for disrespecting the agreement. So, Kim, I'm in your corner. That's right. I am in Kim Kardashian's corner. Fuck Kanye West. I said it. Y'all, do y'all not know that Kanye West bought a home across the street from Kim Kardashian? Do y'all not know that he sent like a black truck with 1,000 roses? And not to mention, dude, when Kim was dating Pete Davidson, in his music video, he had Pete Davidson in a claymation form with his head poking out the ground. Guys, he is mentally unstable. He's not well. He's got broken mental health diagnosis. And I'm so tired of everybody saying he's a genius. A genius is responsible for what the hell they do. He's misbehaving. And it ain't fun. Hell, because guess what? How can I put this? If any other black man were to do what Kanye West is doing, it would be over for him. But somehow Kanye gets to keep being this fucking stupid piece of shit and still is respected in the game. Where they do that at? Hell, go and spend $80,000 on a titanium grill. Hell. And you wonder why Kim doesn't want you around them. And not to mention, Kanye, people are crazy. There are people who have kidnapped kids. You saying where they're at? Now somebody, and I'm not wishing this, y'all, but I'm just saying, people have done this. They have came up to schools, took pictures and, did timestamps and wondering and figuring out how they can. Kanye, you fucking stupid. And I know people said since your mom passed away that you haven't been the same. But I feel like, y'all, even if his mama was alive, he would not listen to her. He would not listen to her. And so, listen, I know, Donda, you're in heaven right now. You're looking at your son. And I know you're disappointed. But listen, don't be disappointed in him. I'm sorry, how can I put this? Don't be disappointed in you. I know you're in heaven. I know you wish you could come down and mentally and otherwise strangle him as he fucking deserves. But do not blame yourself, Donda West, because you've done all that you can. I just want to say this to parents. When your kid is misbehaving and they think it's fun, just know that that's not on you, because we've seen stories of kids that have done the most. And after you've done all you can do, you can just stand. So this is not Donda West's fault. And I can understand why his family doesn't speak to him. Because if that was my family member, he would be excommunicated. He would be disowned. He would be disbarred out of my life for good. Ain't no way in hell I'm ever going to have somebody in my life like that that's going to release where my nieces and nephews go to school and think we're going to have a relationship. Ain't no way in hell. So I'm with Kim Kardashian on this one. I said what I said. Let's roll on. Oh, Lord, we got more for you. Y'all ready for this? It's Freaknik. It's Freaknik, rather. Lord help. So y'all, get ready. All right, here we go, y'all. All right, the official trailer for Freaknik, The Wildest Part Never Told, is here.
Some fun.
Atlanta's the mecca for black people in America.
It has multiple historically black colleges.
In the 80s,
we said, let's plan a picnic during spring break.
let's call it Freaknik.
Freaknik was the greatest black gathering in America.
It was like an entry point into the black cultural experience.
To be able to be in the middle of the street, dancing, laughing, playing your music, it's a moment. The interstate, the highway, was a street party.
It wasn't even a word called twerking. It was called booty shaking.
They weren't no social media, barely had internet.
During Freaknik, stars start coming in. You would see Tupac, Goody Mob, Outkast, Usher Raymond. I don't know what heaven looks like, but this seems like a version of it.
You was lit, okay?
The legacy of Freaknik is black joy, black self-determination,
black love, black excellence, black.
So that is Freaknik, The Wildest Part Never Told. So let's see some of the comments. Way on the Kappa Beach Party, Dr. Drop. I've seen the footage. Oh my God. Ooh, all my cousins are about to be there every year. This goes on every day on IG. You know, it goes on every day on social media, but it's nothing like being in person. You know what I mean? You just had to be there. What a time. Some of y'all gonna have some explaining to do. LOL. Freaknik made my pops move from Milwaukee to Atlanta for a few years. LIML. He used to tell me crazy stories. I've lived it. Somebody, mom and dad, about to be put on Front Street. If you have a corporate job, prepare the email. Oh my God. Words of T.O. Get your popcorn ready. Terrell Owens says, get your popcorn ready. Thank goodness I was too young to go, but I definitely wanted to. Much love, I'm sure it was lit. But the Kappa Beach part in Galveston, though, and that's the movie I want to see. The Legacy of Freakin' is great. Allegedly. Laughing emojis there. Yeah, so those are all the comments that I see in the praying hands and laughing emoji. This came out 19 hours ago from Making Spring Hill Entertainment there. So, let me see and see if I can get y'all the release date. And by the way, that is coming out on Hulu. Let me see if I can do this. Okay, give me one momento. Give me one momento. Give me one momento, because I'm going to try something here, okay? Now, this will release on Hulu. Now, that was just a little short preview there of it, but let me... All right, here we go. Let me turn it up. All right, now I'm going to play this at the same time. Ready? Here we go.
Every generation has a moment where they come just to have some
Sorry, y'all. Okay, you can see the trailer. Okay, hang on. This is how live we are, okay? This is how live on tour we are, rather. Here we go. And back it up, and go.
Every generation has a moment where they come just to have some fun.
Atlanta's the mecca for black people in America.
It has multiple historically black colleges.
In the 80s,
We said, let's plan a picnic during spring break.
let's call it Freaknik.
Freaknik was the greatest black gathering in America.
It was like an entry point into the black cultural experience.
To be able to be in the middle of the street, dancing, laughing, playing your music, it's a moment.
It looked like a good time now. I'm not going to say it front.
There wasn't even a word called twerking. It was just called booty shaking.
During Freaknik, stars start coming in. You will see Tupac, Goody Mob, Outkast, Usher Raymond. I don't know what heaven looks like, but this seems like a version of it.
You was lit, okay?
The legacy of Freaknik is black joy, black self-determination,
Black love, black excellence, black enterprise.
CeeLo Green.
The legacy of Freaknik is also the ugly side.
It started to get a lot more out of control. People were coming by the masses.
Oh, wow.
What the hell just happened?
March 21st, y'all.
Wouldn't be what it was.
The streets, the people, the debauchery.
The things that I saw, insane.
We had no inclination to the depth that we were creating.
Kids ain't know nothing about Freaknik.
Trust me, your mom and daddy got down.
March 21st, only on Hulu. Y'all, listen, it's going down on Hulu. It will be going down. It would be, in the words of Wendy Williams, it's going down. It's going down. Only on. Only on one more time. I don't think the people in the back got it. This documentary, Freaknik, The Wildest Party Never Told, is coming out March 21st. Only on what now? Hulu, everybody. So we will be tuned into that for sure. All right, more Virtual Tour Live coming at you right from this space right here and right now. Ow. Woo! Vanderpump Rules is hot, ladies and gentlemen. It is hot. Ooh, that's a nice Martin office for sale in Santa Clarita, California. By the way, Santa Clarita Diet with Drew Barrymore's on Netflix. And if you watch the show, just be prepared not to eat. I'll just leave it there. With that being said, let's get to this story here. Vanderpump Rules Revenge P. Rachel Leviss sues Tom Sandoval and Ariana Madix over Scandoval fallout. Exclusive updated with Leviss's lawyer statement. If you thought the Blas Reyes from Vanderpump Rules' infamous Scandoval was contained, think again. In a blistering lawsuit filed Thursday in Los Angeles, Rachel Leviss is taking Tom Sandoval and Ariana Madix to court for claims of revenge P, eavesdrop, invasion of privacy, and intentional infliction of emotional distress, and she's pretty clear why. Scandoval captured the public's attention in a massive way, completely went viral, and injected new life into Vanderpump Rules, declared the jury trial seeking complaint filed today in Los Angeles Superior Court. Read it here. I'm just going to show y'all what that is, because y'all know we do receipts over here, factual receipts. See how many pages it is. Y'all, it is 19 pages. Listen, I'm going to show y'all this so y'all can see that this is a real complaint. Okay? So this comes to us from Deadline, but here is all of the... This is it. This is the actual... This is the lawsuit. This is the complaint that was filed. So 19 pages overall. Oh, Lord. So there is that. So if you guys do want to read it on your own time, I will drop the link in here so you guys can see it and view it and take it in on your own at your own leisure. So but I did want to show that because, a lot of times with, lawsuits, sometimes they do release the documentation. Sometimes they don't release the documentation, but just wanted y'all to at least know what was going on there. It also caused mayhem in Leviss's life, culminating in months-long inpatient treatment at a mental health facility and her departure from the show, fomented by Bravo and Evolution in conjunction with the cast. Leviss was subjected to a public skewering with Lil President, and became, without exaggeration, one of the most hated women in America. While Bravo, NBC Universal, Andy Cohen, and other Vanderpump producers are not named in this latest legal action arising from Real Housewives franchise, they are named all over it. At the same time, as the behind-the-scenes amalgamations of the unscripted world is coming under increased scrutiny, even Leviss is centering her ire on Scandoval and Madix in seeking unspecified damages, rather. The Brian Freeman and Mark Garagos represented Vanderpump Rules star wants all copies of a not safe for work FaceTime video involving her and Scandoval destroyed. So Andy Cohen did a FaceTime video. Rachel Leviss and Tom Scandoval did a FaceTime video. What's going on with Bravo and Apple and FaceTime? My Lord. Now, I'm not implicating Apple or nothing. They are a $1 trillion company that could give two damns about this, okay? But good Lord Jesus. Good Lord Jesus. Good Lord Jesus. And injunction to shut down anyone ever seen it again. And that's on NBC, Universal, Bravo, and producers, Amazon, MGM Studios, Evolution Media. It is clear that Bravo deliberately sacrificed Leviss for the sake of its commercial interest, from its refusal to allow her the opportunity to tell her side of the story and defend herself, which she repeatedly begged permission to do. Leviss found reads a 19-page complaint adds that what you saw in Vanderpump 10th season may not have been all that was really going on. Plaintiff Rachel Leviss is a former cast member of Vanderpump Rules, a reality television show produced by Evolution Media, Evolution, and broadcast by Bravo Media, Bravo, which is an asset of NBC Universal NBC together with Bravo. This case arises from a scandal of epic proportions started in March of 2023, stemming from an affair that Leviss and another cast member, Tom Sandoval, as it became known, went instantly viral and was the subject of extraordinary press coverage, even the mainstream media. Sandoval injected new life into a previously faltering series, causing its viewership to explode to unseen levels, making its cast members mega celebrities. Due to a narrative fomented by Bravo, Evolution, and the cast, Leviss became the object of public scorn and ridicule. To be clear, Leviss has repeatedly acknowledged that her actions were morally objectionable and deeply hurtful to Maddox. She has offered numerous apologies. There's more to the story, however. Lost to the mix was that Leviss was a victim of predatory, dishonest behavior of an older man who recorded sexually explicit videos of her without her knowledge or consent, which were then distributed, disseminated, and discussed publicly by a scorned woman seeking vengeance, catalyzing the scandal. Leviss ultimately checked herself into a mental health facility, remained there for 3 months while Bravo, Evolution, the cast milked the interest of her excoriation had peaked. To make matters worse, Leviss was misled by Bravo Evolution into believing that she was contractually barred from speaking out about her mistreatment. As a result, she has suffered in silence while Bravo Evolution watched the viewership explode and the rest of the cast enjoyed unseen levels of public recognition and professional opportunity. Meanwhile, Leviss, who was humiliated and villainized for public consumption, remains a shell for former self, with her career prospects stunned and her reputation in tatters. I'm just pausing here for a second. I'm just trying to see something. Okay, here it is here. Because, yeah, this was done yesterday. This was filed yesterday. I mean, I'm looking like, let's look together here since I'm transparent with y'all transparent with me. Just to show y'all the timeline, 7,980 results in 0.26 seconds. 19 hours ago from Yahoo, 14 hours ago from CNN, 47 minutes ago from Collider, 19 hours ago from NBC News, 20 hours ago from USA Today, 23 hours ago from Deadline, which we are reading from Deadline, People magazine, people.com, 20 hours ago, Page 6, 22 hours ago, Hollywood Reporter, 18 hours ago, 7 minutes ago, Screen Rant, IMDb, 1 hour ago, Bravo, 1 week ago, Tom Schwartz responded to Rachel Leviss saying he knew about the affair all along. Well, if Tom Schwartz has known about the affair all along, he's probably going to be called in court for questioning. Just saying. But let's keep reading here. For those of you who missed it, Sandoval start with Sandoval, who was recently on the cover of the New York Times Magazine. She on his then girlfriend Maddox, was one of her closest pals, Rachel Leviss. That's pretty standard unscripted fare. However, fueled in no small part by explicit video involving Leviss and Sandoval, seemingly secretly taped and supposedly circulated. Sandoval blew up last year as Vanderpump Rules' 10th season was airing on Bravo. Maddox found out about the affair from a so-called accidental look on Sandoval's phone, and then all scripted hell broke loose. The fallout from Vanderpump Rules, the fallout spilled over from season 10 of Vanderpump Rules to the currently airing season 11, has been the topic of a number of reunion specials. Not appearing in Vanderpump Rules in season 11, Leviss discussed the matter on Bethany Frankel's podcast last summer. In addition, claiming that the video was done illegally without Raquel's knowledge or consent, lawyers for Leviss sent a cease and desist letter to the concerned parties last year that the video constitute a violation of California law in regard to non-sexual pornography. An environment that Frankel has called the reality reckoning about the way that shows like Real Housewives, Vanderpump Rules, and various spinoffs are made. Today's lawsuit is the natural step for Leviss. Bravo is not a defendant in this case, at least not yet. But being that the outlet is mentioned all over the lawsuit, Deadline has reached out to the NBC Universal owned channel about Leviss's action. They did not immediately respond, but when they do, this post will be updated. A familiar face on cable TV as well as the courtroom, where Garagos have more to say about Leviss's suit and the larger picture of reality TV today. This lawsuit is squarely about the illegal behavior of those who traffic in it and enable it. The attorney told Deadline today Rachel has apologized for her part in the affair. That's not a crime. Tom and Ariana are alleged here to have engaged in criminal acts, and then they double down to use those actions to shame, bully, belittle, and intentionally try to destroy Rachel's mental health. The law makes it clear that recording someone without their legal consent and distributing that illegal recording is punishable by law. However, doing so while knowingly enticing them to engage in sexual acts deserves the harshest penalties allowable under the law, Garagos said. Representing Frankel, Brandy Glanville. By the way, I don't know why Brandy Glanville is getting represented, because of the fact, if you guys do not know, so y'all know Brandy Glanville did a lawsuit, a sexual harassment lawsuit against Andy Cohen and Bravo for a FaceTime call with Kate Mazanin or something like that. I know her first name was Kate, but either way, apparently it was Andy Cohen was drunk and FaceTime Brandy Glanville and said, me and her about to have some sex and just thinking about you. Which, honestly, if that was the case, okay, listen, just hang up the phone, don't say nothing. But then, and we did cover this on the last virtual tour live, so you gotta go back. But in response to that FaceTime call, Brandy Glanville said, "I'll bring my hot dildo." So I don't know why Brandy Glanville is being represented, but okay. So let me roll on. And other unscripted stars in a growing pushback against strict non-disclosure agreements and alleged behind-the-scenes manipulations. Freeman also had something to say about today's filing in the Bravo universe. For decades, a great deal of my life has been devoted to the mental health treatment and recovery, helping others on that path, the powerhouse lawyer said. I am outraged that NBC and Bravo have used illegal non-disclosure agreements as cuckolds to profit off of their employees. The idea that human beings are expected to sacrifice their mental and emotional health in service to Bravo's reigns is obscene. Many of their employees are suffering in silence due to brazen, calculated actions by NBC and Bravo. Hundreds of reality TV participants have reached out to Mark Garagos and myself, and we are committed to ensuring that they have these zealous advocates to comfort or to confront the damage these employers have wreaked on their lives. While coming forward can be very terrifying, even embarrassing, I implore people not to suffer in silence. Reach out to my firm or Mark's firm. We will help you. We will help you get the help you need. 16 comments, y'all. Let's go to them. Let's see if the state follows this up with criminal charges. Tom and Ariana may be going to jail. Good luck finding a jury to sympathize with Rachel, a woman who betrayed her best friend by sleeping with her best friend's life partner for 9 years in Ariana's home, in Ariana's bed when Ariana was out of town for her grandmother's funeral, as well as having sex with Ariana's life partner outside the home on the very night Ariana's dog Charlotte passed away. Not smart, Rachel. Damn. Teddy must be a fan of the show, because Teddy gave a rundown of that. Another reason to laugh at Rachel. Rachel made her bed and invited her best friend's BF boyfriend into it. into it. Now she needs to lie in. Conspiracy, deception, and fraud all had consequences. Now try living with them. It's time to retire to Florida, Andy. I'm so happy I never worked on these awful shows pitting women against each other. Bravo. The culture has moved on. We no longer want to pretend that Andy is a god. The cast must be so exhausted trying to keep on his good side. What pain these shows have caused. Time to pivot. Facts. If Ariana thinks the whole cast should follow her lead like she is a show, telling castmates if you're friends with Tom, then your friendship is dead to me. The same way you got him is the same way you lose him. Get over him and under another, just like you doing with your new boo. Oh my lord, these commenters are commenting hard. Good for Rachel. Tom recorded her without her consent, but Ariana was the true evil genius who downloaded the video to her phone, then shared it with Rachel and others. Ariana is just as disgusting as the other cast members because she initially cheated with Tom Sandoval on Sandoval live-in girlfriend Kristen. This was a decade ago. Facts. I'm not saying she wasn't innocent, but what she was and still is going through is not fair. I wish her the best. What's the evidence that Ariana shared it with anyone else? Everyone who's mentioned that tape says it was described to them, not sent. Rachel's been clear that she's angry at Ariana was able to make money off her breakup. This is a money grab. Couldn't agree more. Time for the cameras to go back up. Lord Jesus, you can't make this up. She's actually suing the woman whose boyfriend she had an affair. She's suing the woman whose boyfriend she had an affair while that woman was still with him. You had sex with her boyfriend. No one forced you. You and Tom are the only ones to blame for this affair. You were on a TV show. Did you not think that everyone would find out and make you and Tom the villains because you had sex with a man knowing that he had a girlfriend? How about not having sex with men with girlfriends instead of suing for your mistakes? Damn! Anonymous! Going in! She's just mad she didn't make any money off of the storyline. She had an opportunity to come back and tell her side. She chose not to. Now all of a sudden she's boo hopping. She says she has no say in how she's edited, so only so much she can really do in regards to appearing on the show. She was smart to stay away from it. Vanderpump Rules fan. Meanwhile, Leviss, who was humiliated and villainized for public consumption, she slept with her man for months under the guise of being her rock. Make no mistake, this girl is pure evil. This is a cash grab, so transparent. Raquel is evil. I think these are the last of the comments. Let's see. Right here, this is the last one. Did Leviss think the series was really about the day-to-day operations of a restaurant? Next time I stub my toe, I'm going to sue the shoe company. Just silly. Oh my God. I'm laughing at this comment right here. So what do I think about this story? My Lord, my Lord, my Lord. What do I think about this story? Hey, Square Biz. By the way, good to see you, Square Biz. I'm so glad we had that exchange on the community wall. Good to see you. Or I think, it was on the community wall. Hey, I said what I said. Welcome in. Glad to have you here. So what do I think about this story? First of all, I don't think anybody should be recorded without consent. So if that did happen, right is right, wrong is wrong. However, and before y'all go in on me, I know what Dr. Phil said, that when you say but it negates everything that you said. No, I'm saying however, which means in addition to. So right is right, wrong is wrong in terms of Raquel Leviss being recorded. In addition to that, though, Raquel did sleep with Tom Sandoval, and she was a white coleslaw, and that's not right. You don't break up a home and then get to sue for it. So prayers up to Rachel for the fact of that she was recorded without her consent. Because revenge P is a real thing, as we know that is happening in the world of Love and Marriage Huntsville. And that's why I wanted to bring this story up to y'all today, because listen, Warner Bros. Discovery and OWN has not gotten this lawsuit yet, but like, what did I say to y'all? Before it gets to us, it has been talked about in Hollywood many, many times over. So everything's alleged, in my opinion, for entertainment purposes only. As you can see, it's scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Allegedly, in my opinion, It's for entertainment purposes only. So yeah, that's how I feel about it. You know what I mean? Right is right, wrong is wrong. Um, you did sleep with her boyfriend, Rachel, and it is what it is. And Ariana has every right to feel what she feels. And here's the thing: at BravoCon, somebody stood up for Tom and said, "Y'all, listen, he did not have to come out here. And if I was you, I would say, uck what y'all say." I'm just like, child, this is not about you. Shut up. Shut up. Right is right, wrong is wrong. Like, really? People are so slimy and shallow nowadays, in my opinion. I agree with you. I said what I said. I can't do it. I cannot do it. All right, y'all. More coming up here for you right from the space right here, right now. But before that, though, let me make sure. And here's the thing, right? Like, Rachel Leviss, I mean, I see her here. I mean, and don't worry, we're going to get to the Georgia story. I just wanted to bring y'all this here. Phil, roll up here. Okay, here it is. So like I said, Rachel Leviss, I mean, she looks cute. I mean, listen, I mean, I get that, you do want to be in love with someone, but be in love with somebody who is available for love. You know what I mean? So right here, so I did not see this in that Deadline article, but it says here, she also alleged at the time that Maddox 38 saw the video, which the complaint states further features her in a state of undress and releasing herself. By going through Scandal's phone. So I'm guessing that in that video that Maddox saw Rachel Leviss in a state of undress and releasing herself. Y'all, you cannot make this stuff up. You cannot make this stuff up. You really can't. And right here it says Leviss previously said on Bethany Frankel's podcast of the video, I decided to be adventurous and look at the adult section on TV. And Tom and I FaceTime a lot, so it turned something more into a intimate. Hang on, y'all. 1 second. Hang on 1 second, John. Anyway, y'all, sorry about that. I don't know who that was. There's always something going on in the world. We'll see. Anyway, let's roll on. But let me go back to this. Sorry. So it says here that Tom and I FaceTime a lot, and so it turned something more into an intimate FaceTime. I expected to have privacy in that moment, so that happened. Ooh, Lord. So here's more of this here. Right here it says the rest of the cat right here. Meanwhile, with her career prospects stunted and her reputation in tires. That's in the lawsuit. So listen, right is right, wrong is wrong, y'all. Let's roll on. Here is this story right here. Now, remember, we followed this story here on Virtual Tour Live about Georgia and their tax credits. Just to let you all know there. Here, let me see. All right, here we go. Georgia bill capping annual film and television tax credit sales through House. The Georgia House just approved HB 1180 legislation, closely followed by the entertainment industry, since it altered a key element of the transferable tax credit that credits drawn film and television to the peach state, capping the amount that can be transferred in any given year. The change would impact companies or producers not based in Georgia. They can't use the tax credits or so sell or transfer them to local high-worthy individuals or businesses in what's becoming a boom in the market. The cap won't apply directly to Georgia-based producers like Tyler Perry, who can use the credits directly. So basically, let's just say that Brainley's Virtual Tour Productions was a production company in Ohio. I cannot take my tax credits that I'm using in Georgia and sell them to like Tyler Perry. That's basically what they're saying in so many words, I think. The bill now heads to the Senate and then to the governor's desk. Prevailing wisdom sees it sailing through as it did the House, with a 131 yeses to a 34 nay vote. A bit with some opposition on the floor from members who highlight the tax credits, $4 billion. You heard me, $4 billion of economic impact and standout record for job creation. There's a saying, if it's not broke, don't fix it. We have tried to grow to the third in the world of production because we do not have a cap. Other states are looking at removing their caps. They are looking at what drives the industry. They are looking to mirror that said Rep Long trend. We are competing globally, and this industry is rapidly changing. I worry that if we're not gentle and nuanced in how we work the tax credit, people we're going to hurt are not the Bob Igers and David Zaslavs of the world. Bob Iger is the CEO of Disney. David Zaslav is the CEO of Warner Bros. Discovery, in case y'all did not know. We're going to hurt George Jennings, drivers, carpenters, caterers, the small mom and pop vintage costume shop that has grown 3 times the size, and 3 times the size around to be able to serve film, said Rep. Betsy Holland. Don't scare away the tremendous amount of business behind billions of dollars of impact for our community. The changes, which would take effect in 2026, limit annual tax credit transfers to 2.5% of the state budget, which will come out to about $900 million currently. It's first come, first serve. Eligible transfers above the 1 year would be honored the next, so it's not a hard cap. Neither Hollywood nor Georgia soundstage owners wanted this, of course, preferring the no cap status quo. CEO executives have been on the ground working closely in with the state to end up with something palpable, isn't it? Yes, said one CEO insider, Georgia will still be a desirable place to film. We are confident Georgia will maintain its position as a top choice for film and television production throughout the legislative process. Georgia House legislators have shared their intent to support the film industry with a stable film tax incentive that is viable for the long term, said Kelsey Moore, executive director of Georgia Screen Entertainment Coalition. Advocates note that the $900 million is a big number, will continue to grow along with the budget, which has increased about 7% annually over the past 5 years. They say productions will continue to gravitate to Georgia's infrastructure, developed in leaps and bounds over the past 15 years. That includes a skilled crew base and many trained locally by the Georgia Film Academy, which has launched programs at high schools and colleges across the state. Opponents worry the bill could limit promised opportunities for young people in these productions by discouraging production. They also say it's not great for small productions and indie films whose financing is often contingent on tax credits. The bill sponsors made it clear at the House hearings that they are mostly interested in attracting big-ticket projects. The rationale for the cap is that the state needs some predictability in revenue. Y'all had Black Panther film in Georgia. Y'all have Marvel in Georgia. Y'all are fine. Good damn. You don't know how big Marvel's financial cap is? Do you not know how big Disney's cap is for financial? Okay, Georgia. Okay. I can't. The rationale for the cap is that the state needs some predictability in revenue, but if its largest tax incentive has no cap, producers don't always transfer all their credits to the same year that they're eligible to. further hampered visibility. Legislators who back the cap insist that they are fully committed to the film industry. They promise, in fact, that the legislation will ensure the tax credit is sustainable long term, not scrutinized at Georgia's State House year after year. The credits catapulted our state to the forefront of the entertainment industry, says Rep. Crow. However, as the industry has flourished, so too have the costs to our state's revenue. He called the bill a delicate balance between incentivizing production companies and safeguarding taxpayers' interests. The 2.5% is not a cap. What is a limit against the state's liability in any given year, says Rep. Shaw Blackmon. The high watermark for transferable tax credits recently was said to be $1.2 billion during a burst of production post-COVID. The question is, going forward, what $900 million will cover tax credits earned by non-Georgia companies in a year shortfalls matter because tax credits that surpass the cap 1 year roll into the next, but the total available each year stays at the same 2.5% budget, meaning the pot of new tax credits could shrink over time. I really like that shoe, by the way. That's a nice shoe. It creates uncertainty, says Bill opponent Rep. Derek Jackson. Typically, business response to uncertainty is to take their business elsewhere. 8 comments. Let's look at them. We do often. Here's a crazy idea. Abolish the tax credit. Hollywood has historically been very successful and knows how to make a product, advertise that product, turn a profit. Now, what you're not going to do is say Georgia is not successful. Tyler Perry was about to do an $800 million expansion on his studio, but stopped it because of artificial intelligence technology. So we're not going to disrespect Georgia. Movie making is not a business that ever needed corporate welfare. Hollywood's problem right now is in its inability to rein in spending. They blow $250 million on a film with the expectation that it's going to be a massive worldwide hit. Yeah, now last year saw a string of expensive failures across the board. Cut budget, slash salaries, get rid of the bureaucratic bloat, and make films that general audiences want to see, as opposed to the cartoonish superhero nonsense aimed at 10-year-olds. Well, hell, they can't help that they're 10 years old. Anonymous, you were probably 10 years old at one point in time too. Stop it. Corporate welfare only enables Hollywood's bad business practices. This person right here probably wanted to be in Hollywood but got rejected because they weren't valuable enough to Hollywood. So that's probably why they made that comment. Yeah, all Hollywood productions should leave Marjorie Trader's Green State, George Abbott, Texas. If they can't make it work in California, Vancouver, or Toronto may be good. Those are states who will be bleeding hearts and say what about residents of those red states. Maybe the residents should not have voted red, so no empathy. Should have not voted red, so no empathy. All states will be better off if these credits didn't exist. They don't generate enough economic activity to offset their costs. They're mainly about moving production from one state to another, a race to the bottom. Lobbyists and politicians with photo ops or star envy are the ones who benefit. Get rid of these subsidies. Good Lord Jesus, they are really going in here. We're almost done, y'all. We're almost done. Florida, North Carolina, Austin, Texas, Hawaii, Vancouver, Louisiana, New Mexico, Toronto, and Montreal. Australia and Mexico have all had their turns leading the incentivized race to the bottom. In some cases, the incentives are directly aimed at a producer's bank account, not widely advertised. Even China was an enticement. For a short time, the incentive game is a tired and true Ponzi scheme where those in on the ground floor make the most money as fast as they possibly can before local politicians start to question the logic of spending taxpayer dollars. As always happens, the incentives change. What most don't realize is the margins are so thin that even a small percentage change or a cap instantly motivates producers to look elsewhere. The only thing that tends to be unpredictable is where the circus will set up camp next. And don't forget the great German tax funds boondoggle of the early aughts. American film producers partner with German film producers who happen to be administrators of the German tax funds. By 2026, there won't be much base for U.S. production-based industry anymore because of unions and artificial intelligence. I suppose Georgia would still get most of what's left, but Los Angeles-based crews should start planning their exits now. What? Most countries in the world have much stronger unions and labor laws compared to the U.S. yearly month-long paid vacations, maternity leave, no limit on doctor-mandated paid sick days, short hours, try to abuse workers like they do in America, in England, France, or Canada, and yet these countries have film and television industries, even hosting many American productions. The rich are lying to you that workers can't have rights. In most countries they do. You're not wrong. Woo! Child, that part. I said that part. They are dwindling down to reality shows. So what do I think about this story? I think personally that I think for a state like Georgia, I think they should keep production in. I mean, good guy, you have Tyler Perry, who, like I said, who was starring an $800 million production to add 12, not one, not two, but 12. Hang on, there we go, 12 new sound stages, right? And it does seem like a crabs in the barrel bucket, you know what I mean, with politics and Hollywood. And it's sad to say that, because the comment that really made me upset the most was this comment. Let's see, where's the comment? Hang on, y'all. Okay, there we go. Oops, not trying to do that. Where's the comment? Right here. By 2026, there won't be much U.S.-based production industry anymore because of humans and artificial intelligence. I suppose Georgia will get what's left. But Los Angeles-based crews should start planning their exits now. I'm sorry. What is Walt Disney Studios? What is the Warner Brothers backlot? What's the Paramount Pictures backlot? Stop that exit state left. Okay, you just want to be stupid just to be stupid. I don't really. So if the U.S.-based production industry is not going to be anymore, then do you not realize that Georgia also has sound stages? There's a sound stage in Miami from Viacom. Like, come on now. What's Universal Orlando Resorts production stages for? Like, exit stage left, you could exit just the conversation, because you have nothing valuable to contribute. You don't have the capacity, build comprehension of brain cells to understand the actual Hollywood, not just your projected Hollywood that you think your brain cells that can't form together to get a brain to think anything of importance. Good damn. So, like, yeah, I can't do it. I'm sorry. What the hell? So let me bring up Ryan Seacrest, because I want to show y'all something. Seacrest behind the scenes, because I want to show y'all something of Ryan Seacrest in behind the scenes. Let's see here. Behind the scenes of American Idol. There we go. All right, so this is what we're going to do. I'm going to show y'all a couple of videos. Because I think it's important for you guys to really know what's going on. Okay, let's see here.
To approach 10X, we wanted to understand the process.
All right, here we go.
Bing. Okay, stand by, Miles, and we are 10 minutes till show, and Miles is taking scissors to my boots. Why?
Cutting the tabs off because they get caught on the boot, on the end pants. So
good. All right, so you've cut the hooks off.
So this is the behind the scenes of American Idol.
Nice work. I think the biggest move here is making it from the cold open to the top above
Yeah.
above the staircase in the 30
jog.
seconds we've got to get
Yeah,
there,
exactly.
right?
The jog that you get.
Be sprinting and out of breath.
Yeah.
There are the judges' trailers. There. I chose to put mine here next to the food trailer, next to the grilled cheese that I have not eaten yet, but I smell it. Backstage. It's literally behind.
So this is the sound stage. I think this was at CBS Television City, if I'm not mistaken.
The staircase and the big idol sign. Contestants are standing by up there backstage.
What we did with the wave?
Yeah, I saw that.
You say it and you say the very first line they started. And you keep going, but wait till the wave gets back to where it started for you to say this is American Idol. Are the judges here, Merv?
In this house come the judges. In their back.
Tell Randy no yo-yoing. No yo-yoing. Get this.
Randy's yo-yoing in the hallway.
Randy's yo-yoing, and he does that and like yo-yo, yo-yo, and it slows him down.
Here it is, the maestro himself. Now, what you guys are about to see from Ryan Seacrest, I don't know how this brother does it, but I just want you to watch.
That's how young she looks. I know. I appreciate it.
Watch this right here. Watch this. So there's the cold open, and now we're on the run. He is on the run, so he's running from that stage.
20 seconds.
Running up the stairs. And then right there he goes. Randy Jackson is coming out. Steven Tyler, Jericho Lopez. He walks down those steps.
All new American Idol tonight at 8/7 Central.
So I show you that because, like, sound stages are important. Like, Oprah Winfrey was on a sound stage. Ellen was on a sound stage. Flip Wilson was on a sound stage. Dick Clark was on a sound stage. Like, sound stages bring out what we want to see in terms of soul, character, and humanity of content. Because before YouTube, it was sound stages. I mean, that's when they did it. It's just like with radio studios. Everybody could do a radio show from the home, but being inside a radio studio for 4 hours every day, that was routine.
We are here in Milwaukee, about to walk out, and see over 10,000 people who are going to audition for this season's American Idol. Huge crowd. Danny Goki's here. He's from here, so we'll chat with him about what we can expect. But this is what happens beforehand. See? Lots of action, lots of excitement. I'm flanked by Milwaukee's finest. Let's go.
Welcome to Mr. Ryan Seacrest.
There's the man himself.
All right. Let me look at each and every face in here.
This is American Idol.
Crane shot. Man.
So here's the way it works. We've got thousands of people. Some have been seen by producers and some have not yet, but thousands of people who've been waiting to audition. It's the first time here, and obviously this year we've changed the list a bit, so we've got contestants who are as young as 15 auditioning. Say hi. Are you auditioning or not? Are you with somebody?
I am with my niece.
You're with your niece? Well, are we going to talk over him or it's a plan?
He's talking to the press there.
He's Hollywood's most notorious party crasher.
Now, he was the anchor of E! News, but he's no longer the anchor of E! News.
Doesn't care about having a ticket, just shows up. Ken Baker's at the helm of this E! investigation. It's the end of a very long day. the beginning of a long flight back to Hollywood later.
Trying to find the San Francisco one.
Come a chameleon. You come and go.
Hang on, y'all give me a moment. Trying to see, because there was one. For San Francisco. I can't find the San Francisco one, but here is this one here. Two more videos here because and the reason why I'm doing this, y'all, is because I think a lot of times the reasons why media is so hang on, I'm trying to get back to y'all. Give me a moment. Okay, there we go. The reason why I'm showing this to y'all is because I think media is complicated because of the minutia of the jargon and the space and energy that media is. So, you know, Steve Harvey, he said something that I'll never forget. He said he's able to take complicated information and make it funny. And I think my gift is taking complicated information and giving soap to it. So I'm going to show y'all a couple more videos here. So check this one out. Now, you know, when he says, "This is American Idol." Well, this is the work at work. Here we go.
Welcome back to American Idol. For 10 seasons, we've been looking for contestants to come with more intensity, more preparation, more discipline.
I was supposed to hold my family.
It was a familiar and inevitable sight.
I'm purposeless without singing.
A stadium once filled with so much promise
Just not sure if you're going to fill a stadium with that.
had now dwindled down. Again, 10. Let's go back. So,
He said stadium. Just stadium. Can we say an arena? Is it an arena or a stadium?
It is arena.
That's Nigel Lidmo, by the way, everybody.
Before, here we go. Stand by.
Without singing.
An arena once filled with so much promise
Just not sure if you're going to fill a stadium with that.
had now dwindled down to one final contestant with the day's last dream. Coming up, day 2 of the New Jersey auditions goes to the, but first, she's 16. She's sugary sweet, but can she sing? As day 1 nears an end, so day 1 of New Jersey ended on a high note. When we come back, it's day 2, plus a performance you have to see to believe. Season 10 continues to serve up the talent. The talent, New Jersey style. Tomorrow night, we're taking a riverboat ride south to the Big Easy 2343. But will our contestants find it easy to strike gold? Goodbye.
So in a voiceover session, so you heard when Nigel Lidmo said, "Can you sing an arena?" They do so many takes, and then the audio team puts them together. When you hear, "Welcome to American Idol tonight, the top 10 is up." But of course, one of them will have to come down. We're going from 10 to 9. This is the energy. This is your show. And this is American Idol. Now, that was me doing it live. No prompter. Thank you, and thank you. Listen, it's hard work to do this gig of media, okay? It's not easy work. And And so this was when Ryan Seacrest was on Live with Kelly and Ryan. Now, I don't know how he did this, because honestly, the schedule that he had for this was absolutely crazy. Then I'm gonna pull up his actual schedule that he had. Let me see. Ryan Seacrest schedule, TMZ, Kelly and Ryan. Okay, there we go. Let me send this to myself. Because y'all see this schedule. Oh my Lord, here we go.
We're going to show you a little something here. On the weekends, I'm in LA on Sundays doing American Idol live in the evening. Then I come back here overnight, and it's heating up, and we're down to our final 10. Kelly has been hoping for Golden Ticket to be on the show, and
There's still chatter.
there's still buzz. So I took a camera with me behind the scenes to show you a little bit of a day out there. Take a look.
All right, it's 102.7 Kiss FM, LA's #1 hit music station. Okay, job one done. We have a very busy day today. We have, that was the radio show. Now we're gonna go to the Idol rehearsals, then the Idol live results show. And then somehow I have to be in New York in the morning with zero sleep to see Kelly Ripa.
Oh, let me show you. So at Live, we have these closets that they took the bookcases out and put mirrors in, and that's where Kelly and I have, they call them our dressing rooms now. But at Idol, look at that.
That's their
This is Katy
trailer.
Perry, sorry. This is Katy, you see them? Yeah. Perry? Perry, you naked? Come say hi to Katy Perry. Fresh from Coachella. Which one's Katy? Katy?
I don't know if the words Coachella and fresh belong
It should be in the same.
sentence.
What's that? I want that.
It's a La Mer mask.
Oh, so it's a La Mer, the skin stuff in there?
What other?
I mean,
You
just,
would know. You put it all over your
it's
body.
too expensive
every
for
day.
me.
Oh, shut up, Ryan.
Because she was in a mask and I looked so flawless, I just want to sort of fit in. Well, we are in show mode now. How much time till show time? 3 hours. Luke there? No, so he's not here yet. Where the hell's Luke? What time is he coming? 3:30ish. Let's see what's in his fridge. What did I tell you?
People talking about what is and what ain't country.
Luke Bryan. I love it.
That's a Stella Artois.
Hey, you know what? These Luna bars are good. Keep a couple of these for us. Okay. Got it. He's got Stella Artois.
Oh!
Well, who put those there? Is this Dancing with the Stars? Are the stars here? No?
So one thing to know is that in Hollywood, you basically share the lot. So you'll see Dance with the Stars, you might see Family Feud, you might see Jeopardy, you might see Wheel of Fortune, or Wheel of Fortune, to use that great announcer's voice there. I can't remember the brother's name, but just iconic voice.
Oh, these are the clothes. Can I borrow one of these for Idol? What do you think? A little something. You think? Kelly, I think this is your size. You want this? I can bring it back. This reminds me of Randy Jackson's wardrobe a little bit too. Do you think the suit or this tonight? I don't know. Maybe opening this and then close?
No.
This is young Katie next to me. Katie has in her hands all the results of last night's nationwide vote. And in this moment, Katie and I are going to go through them one by one to see if I can remember how to pronounce the names. 15 minutes till we go on the air. The most important part, brush my teeth and my tongue because I'm so close to the contestants. I don't want to have my French onion soup wrapped.
10 minutes to show.
With a little green-eyed girl from Jackson.
Coming in minutes.
On American Idol.
Hey, let's go.
There's the man himself. Is American Idol. So when he turns around, so when you see this here, when he says this is American Idol, that's the, let me show you, that's the prompter right there. Camera's right there. So that is probably a feedback monitor because they have a closed circuit. That closed circuit is what people see. What they don't see is the commercial stuff. So as soon as he says, this is American Idol, he turns around, that's when the intro is playing. And as the intro is playing, he's walking out. And then, you know, you see Ryan Seacrest, lower third graphic. He says, hello, I'm Ryan Seacrest, coming to you from our home in Los Angeles. Welcome into American Idol. We got a jam-packed show for you, all that stuff. So here we go.
Now, get up.
Like an Egyptian.
Did you sleep well last night?
We're getting close to the end. It's almost time for the big, big moments, the final moments, the biggest moments. So, America voted for their favorites, and right now the judges are talking about which ones they're going to pick through. And Katie likes to hold the card up. But she doesn't hold it up over her mouth. Let me show you what's behind the desk. Vodka.
Say you'd like to make an executive decision right now.
Luke Bryan, who gets the last spot in the top 10 this year on American Idol? Dennis Lorraine.
We got your top 10 right here. Bye, guys. I'm going to New York. I'll see you next week. Bye. See you later. Bye. Time to go sleepy on the plane. Bye, guys. Congratulations.
And there he is right there. The next morning.
And now give me whatever it is.
So, listen, I mean, the real news is you didn't make it this year on Idol, but...
Ooh, is that the news?
Yeah, that's the real news.
Is that confirmed?
It's confirmed.
And Kelly, you're never going to make it onto Idol nor anything else in media because honestly, I would choose Ryan to host the show over you, but that's neither here nor there. Let's roll on.
Confirmed.
They didn't use their...
They didn't use their wild card. No, but there's good news. We do shoot on the same set as you saw in Lot as Dancing with the Stars, and there's something official that's come for you.
No.
I think it's an invitation.
Oh my gosh! It is
There it is.
I think it's an official invitation to be the world's greatest dancer.
Hang on a second. This is from my closet. This is adorable. I love this. Thank you very much.
Mark, you're welcome.
Mark, I'm coming. Mark, block out the Alexa because I'm coming up.
Lord Jesus. So that's just to give you a taste of why Hollywood production matters, why sound stages matters, why the lighting, the sound, the teleprompter, the PAs, the production assistants, why they all matter. It takes many people to make the clock tick. And so with that being said, let me show y'all the schedule. Now, he was not lying when he said that he did the show on Sunday and then he had to come back on Monday. So here is the Idol schedule that he had. Now, TMZ was covering Ryan coming back to American Idol because American Idol ended in 2020. on Fox, right? So it ended on Fox because Fox thought it wasn't profitable and did half the same ratings as it once did. It was like over 100 million people watching Idol and like 30 million votes at one time, but now it wasn't the same. So they wanted it to come back. I think Idol ended a little bit later, but either way, I now remember Fox wanted to bring it back in 2020. So with this being said, this comes from us from TMZ. So when Ryan Seacrest joined Kelly Ripa, everybody was trying to get Idol back, and Kelly Ripa said ABC is close to deal to bring American Idol back to bring American Idol to ABC. I'm like, how convenient. Ryan Seacrest goes over to Kelly Ripa, and then ABC says, well, hey, since Ryan's on Kelly, you know, it's easy. That damn nepotism. But I mean, honestly, if I was the network, I would have made the same move. So here it is here. So this is the schedule, right? So Thursdays, Ryan does Live with Kelly and pre-tapes Friday show. So when Live used to be live, they would be live Monday through Thursday. Then on Thursday, they would tape Friday show. And then that show that they taped on Thursday for Friday would air. And how you would know is that when it shows the temperature outside New York City and you see that sky shot, that's how you know that's the Friday show. So Kelly's been doing the Friday pre-tape for a long time, so that's not a change. So then Ryan jumps on a private jet early Thursday afternoon and has Friday to prep for Idol. So Saturday, he's off. He can do whatever he wants to do. And then Sunday, Ryan does live at 8 p.m. Eastern, which you guys saw in that video, which is 5 p.m. Pacific time. He jumps on a jet at 7 p.m., sleeps for 4 hours, lands in New York City around 3 a.m., okay? So Mondays, Ryan does live at 9 a.m. Eastern, jumps in a car by 10:15 to the airport. Then he jumps on a jet before noon for his second trip to LA. He lands between 2:30 and 3 p.m., goes to ABC, shoots the live results show at 5 p.m., 8 p.m. Eastern, books it to the airport and is back up in the air by 7 p.m. And then on Tuesdays, Ryan sleeps on a plane for 4 hours, lands in New York City around 3 a.m., and he's back on the live set for a 9 a.m. show. He did that for 6 years, y'all. Y'all, I don't know how he did it. I really tell you, I do not know how he did it. So that is y'all show. I'll drop the link if you guys want to come on up. Ciao. I say hats off to him. I don't know how he did that because like Thursday, thank God they taped Friday show on Thursday. So, you know, you get on the plane Thursday. And let me go back to it. Thursday you get on a plane, and you got Friday and prep for Idol. So Friday you're in LA, Saturday you're in LA, Sunday you're in LA. Then you fly back to New York. Then after you get done in New York, you got to fly back for the results show on Monday because Idol airs Sundays and Mondays live at 8/7 Central ABC. So do a live morning show at 9 a.m. Monday, fly back to do the results show, and then fly back to do the show Tuesday. What the hell? So there you go on that. So let me pin the link for you guys if you guys want to come on up. Child, I listen. I don't know how he did it. The link is pinned. 15 likes. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all so much. And let me turn off my camera now because I've done the whole show for over an hour. Oh my Lord. So I went to show y'all all that to just show that Hollywood does matter. Hollywood is an outlet for all of us to enjoy a break for our lives. So I don't want the production stop just because of artificial intelligence technology. Because I have a dream of seeing myself on my own. I have a dream of seeing myself on a soundstage poster. You know, seeing the Braylon Lee show on that. So no, I don't want to do my talk show from a artificial intelligence soundstage. No, I don't want to do that. That's stupid. Let me plug in this charger here, child. Okay. There we go. Okay. Let's see here. The South is trying to hold on to power by any means necessary. They're mad that clear people aren't the dominant race anymore. I agree with that. I think when you are numero uno, number one for so long, it's difficult to feel that you're not on top. You know what I mean? So I can definitely receive what you're saying. I said what I said. But yeah, y'all. Whew, man. I don't know how we did all those topics. I really don't. Like we went from 50 Cent to Ryan Seacrest. I wasn't even trying to make it. I wasn't even trying to make it rhyme. We went from 50 Cent to Ryan Seacrest, y'all. So listen, I hope. Like I said, I hope that you guys enjoyed today's show. And like I said, if y'all want to come on up, feel free. Let me thank everybody for coming through. I said what I said. Thank you. Let me see here. Square Biz, hello to you. Nikki News, hello to you. Lynette Stiller, hello to you as well. Woo! We do have more shows for y'all today. I have not one, not two, but 3 whole shows for y'all today. Child, we're gonna get through them. We're gonna get through them. So let me go to the live tab here. So I have this show for y'all here. So I have this show for y'all here. Kanye West, Wendy Williams, Black Soldiers, Julius K. Agobe, Michael Jordan, and Damian Lillard. Dang time. And Wendy's team was misbehaving, or I meant misbehaving. Basically, they did too damn much, and they absolutely did. And we are going to talk about it because there has been an update with that I'm very, very happy about, very excited about, very thrilled about. And I do pray the best for Wendy Williams. She is a human being after all. So I got that show coming up for you guys in 5 hours at 6 p.m. In 5 hours at 6 p.m. Sure do. I have that show for you guys coming up. And yes, there's another Kanye story. I know we're starting off at the beginning so we can get him out the way. Okay, that's all we're doing. And then for those of you who are asking if anybody will do a Sharnita's World review, because I reviewed the first episode too, by the way, in case y'all didn't know, that video got 4,100 views. Thank you guys for being so amazing. 3 likes already, and Lynette Stiller has said hi in the chat. Thank you so much for that early love. That will be coming up for you tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern. So I got Sharnita's World Season 1, Episode 2 after show. So 2 more shows for y'all tonight. One at 6 p.m., our prime time edition of the show. And then at 10 p.m., the review of Sharnita's World. So pretty big stuff there. Pretty big stuff. And I've come to realize actually, if I do the if I get the show together before time, then on Thursday, then it makes it easier for Friday when I wake up to do the 11 a.m. show and things of that sort. Let me see here, because I think I said something to myself. Hang on. As I saw this, I thought this should be like a positive news story here. Hang on. Well, this is what we're going to do. We're going to do a 2 for 1, because I saw this, and like I said, I am very, very Very proud of this here. Let me see. Okay. Now, this first story I'm going to do because Rob Liesel and Roberto Juan's roommate will never, and I may never get this compliment from Andy Cohen because they don't have this in them to get this type of compliment. So, here we go.
I choose these women. Like, how do you choose the cast? How do you know it's going to work?
Well, I mean, I'll say about Candace and Wendy, one of the things that I love the most about the two of them, besides the fact that they're very witty, is they are so smart. Like, they are both so accomplished and they're talented at what they do and they're great housewives, but they are so smart. And I actually love talking to both of them for different reasons. Love talking to you about politics, and Candace has educated me about we've had some really real conversations, and I respect them and I appreciate them for their brains, I have to say.
Thank you.
And I know that Wendy will remind you a lot how smart she is, but she's not just talking.
Okay.
She has a degree back.
Yes, she does.
You have like
Yes, she
4, I think.
Yes, she does.
Who's counting? I am, because I have 9 choose.
So, as you can see, Giselle, Robin, Ashley, and I think Mia are somewhere punching the air right now. And thank you, Andy, for finally stepping in. Can't wait till the reunion. I will agree with that. Listen, I mean, Robin or Roberto, Giselle, or Liesel, Messy Ashley, and waste of thought Mia, or waste of honesty Mia, will not ever get that compliment in public because they don't do anything on camera or behind the scenes to deserve that compliment out loud. So I wanted to showcase that, you know, we are amazing in our culture. So just shout out to that. All right. This story right here, I saw this and I thought this was so cool. So this comes from Afro Ballers. The introductory ceremony of the Lagos Arena, the multi-purpose sports and entertainment arena in Lagos, was held today, or on that day, February 24th, 2024. The arena will have a 12,000 capacity, which is designed for sports and entertainment events. With this, Lagos now has the facility to host many international sporting events and music concerts. The total cost of the project has not been disclosed, but the lead sponsor of the project is Persianas Investments Ltd, with investment from NSIA, Nigeria's Sovereign Investment Authority, 40.5%, Adino Capital Ltd, and the Sports Infrastructure Entertainment Development Company Ltd. The Lagos Arena was designed by Yagan Design Architecture and will be constructed by Sinji Inats and Sinji Construction. Acoustic design will be done by Menzo Studio Architectural Acoustics and Design Consulting. Total construction area is 25,600 square miles, and construction and landscape area is 15,311 square miles. The Lagos Arena is located at Palms Mall, Liki 1 Bismay Street, Orino, Lagos, Nigeria. So this is the arena here. It looks beautiful. Right there. I mean, just... I love showcasing us. I really do. I love showcasing us, you heard? Oh, my Lord Jesus. I really do, man. And we need to see us more in a positive way, for sure. I'm so glad that I have the show I do, that we get to showcase this in so many different ways. Like I said, this show that I do, it brings me joy, brings me comfort, and it brings me solace that, you know, I can create something original, authentic, and true to be able to showcase the best of us. You know what I mean? So here is more of the arena here. And it's a beautiful looking stadium. Like, I cannot wait to actually go to this, honestly. And really, tell you the truth, even though it's only 12,000 people, that's a very intimate space. Imagine if somebody did a residency from Lagos, Nigeria. That would be amazing. Amazing, 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 amazing. So yeah. I love this show. I really do. Like I said last night, it feels like Virtual Tour Live feels like a reality show. It feels like a docu-series. It feels like a talk show. Sometimes it feels like a radio show as well. By the way, speaking of radio show, it's 57 minutes after 12 p.m. Eastern, 11:57 a.m. down south. So glad to have all of you here. We covered a lot today. We covered 50 Cent and BMF being renewed. The season 3 premiere debuted at midnight on the Stars app. And for the rest of you who are waiting to watch it on TV, will come on tonight at 7 Central, only on Stars. Blueface is in jail and called Sean Rock to say, will you play with your ussy for me? He did say that on a phone call, y'all. I cannot. Kim Kardashian is asking Kanye West to please take your issues about our children privately, not to Instagram. Freaknik, the wildest party Never Told is premiering on March 21st, only on Hulu, by the way. That'll be coming out March 21st there. So very excited for that. We talked about Rachel Leviss and the lawsuit for Revenge P against Ariana Madix and Tom Scandoval. So we talked about that. Georgia is getting themselves together with their tax credit, and I showed you guys a comment that said U.S.-based Hollywood production is going to be non-existent thanks to unions and artificial intelligence. And so then we hanged out with Ryan Seacrest, showing you we hanged out with Ryan Seacrest, showcasing you some of the behind the scenes of American Idol. That was really cool to do. And then, we talked about Wendy Arcefo and Candace Diller Bassett getting a huge compliment from Andy Cohen in public. A comment that Mia lies upon more lies. Mia Thorne. Speaking of that, she's a Thor in everybody's backside for sure. Then we got, Messy Ashley, Trash Zell. I think that's going to be her new name for me, Trash Zell. And then Roberto Juan's roommate. They will never get that nice of a compliment for Andy Cohen in public because they don't do anything behind the scenes or in public to get that compliment. By the way, Eminem, I hope you win your lawsuit against Trash Zell and Roberto Juan's roommate, because guess what? They deserve to be cleaned out. Wish the kids well, you know what I mean? Because kids are innocent. They didn't ask to be here. I think those kids are going to be bigger than their parents ever could be as they were born to the world. And then we talked about this beautiful arena, Lagos Arena. There was a ceremony that happened February 24th of 2024, and they will be building that beautiful arena with a 12,000 seat capacity. So we went through a lot today. We went through a lot today for sure. It is 1 p.m. Right here on the East Coast and 12 p.m. down south. Actually, let me get all the other times, because when I was on radio, I would do it for all the times across the country. So let me see here. Let's see. 1 p.m. So 1 p.m. Pacific time right now. Let's see. Sorry, and to say 1 p.m. EST to PST. So right now it is 10 a.m. in California and Las Vegas. So good morning to everybody on the West Coast, by the way. Good morning to all of you for sure. Hope you guys are enjoying your morning over there, and you're watching Virtual Tour Live and being live on tour with us this morning. Glad to have you all here. In the mountains, by the way, it is 11 a.m. So as we start off the show at 11 a.m., it is now 11 a.m. in the mountains. So glad to have y'all here as well. And then in Hawaii, in Hawaii time. It is 8 o'clock in the morning. So really, really good morning to all of you in Hawaii. So there you go. We try to be inclusive over here, you know. So anyway, 6 people in the building. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate all of you so much more than you know. More than you know. I really do appreciate y'all very, very much. By the way, did we not have a good time with 90 Day Fiance, the single life? That was so much fun. And y'all, let me tell you, that Tubi video, by the way, if y'all don't know what Tubi is, let me just show you. That video with Tubi, Wendy Williams, Don Lemon, Andy Cohen, Michael Lezzani, and Amari Harwick. It has 76 views right now. Thank you all so much for that. We had a good time in that one, and really dug into Andy Cohen and some of the things going on with Andy Cohen. So please check out that video there. So yeah, good stuff there. Actually, speaking of things, let me check the poll results on the community wall. So y'all are saying that you guys want a Saturday night edition of the Diddy breakdown. So it looks like most of you want at 9 p.m. I was thinking 9 p.m. Then I see that most of you, want a reunion recap. So I see yes at 62%, and do both at 29%. So okay, I will duly note that in my production schedule. So yes, indeed. Andy, stay in trouble with these housewives. My Lord Jesus. I mean, a sexual assault lawsuit. Then, you know, he drinking Coca-Cola with one of them or some of them. Like, my Lord, allegedly. Jesus Christ, help me, Father God. I just can't do it. I mean, good Lord Jesus, I just cannot do it. And honestly, y'all, I think I don't think Bravo is going to go away at all. I think if anything, after these lawsuits, I think that they're going to tighten up things with everybody at Bravo. Honestly, I think they'll be tightening up with the cast members, with the executives. Also, too, it'll probably be more of a tight contract of what the cast members can and cannot do. It'll probably be tightening up on oh wow, okay, we'll cover that real quick. Sorry, I just saw something that is really big and major, so let me get that up. But yeah, it'll probably tie up with the production companies that try to pitch a show to Bravo. I feel like Bravo is definitely going to be going through an evolution for sure after this. There's no way you can be sued this strongly from all these entities and changes are not made at Bravo. Ain't no way in hell. But then again, listen, stranger things have happened where things have stayed the same and there has been no progression. So don't leave anything out. Yeah, keep it strictly business. You know what I mean? And listen, I can only imagine if I had a network and everything, you want to be friendly to your cast members, right? Because if they are happy, then that means you are happy with a paycheck, right? So it's a beneficial relationship, but also too, it's just like, when my mama's always said, I ain't your friend, I ain't your buddy, I ain't your partner, I'm your mama. So I think that needs to be in the industry a little bit more. And like I said, I don't think Andy's an executive anymore, but I know he is the face for it. Like, and even if Andy said, okay, I am not going to do Housewives anymore, I'm just going to do Watch What Happens Live, people will still be asking for Andy Cohen. Let's not sit here in front on that, okay? The man has made a huge indent in the world of reality TV, so let's be real about that. So I just saw this story here. This just came through my phone, so I have news alerts on my phone, and so I thought that this story would be very important. This is breaking news, by the way, y'all. This broke at 11:53 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So Ocean Pill Access, CVS, and Walgreens starts to sell mifepristone in some states. Okay, Walgreens and CVS, two of the largest U.S. pharmacy chains, are offering Ocean Pills this month. Chains received the required certification to disperse mifepristone under the Food and Drug Administration regulatory change last year. They'll start rolling out the medication in a handful of states where Ocean is legal. What they're saying, Walgreens Walgreens said it expects to begin dispersing within a week, consistent with federal and state laws in select locations in New York, Pennsylvania, Massachusetts, California, Illinois. CVS said in a statement that it plans to fill prescriptions for the medication in the weeks ahead, where states are legally permissible, including Massachusetts and Rhode Island. We're working with manufacturers and suppliers to secure the medication. Are not dispensing it in any of our pharmacies, CVS said, adding that it will expand to additional states on a rolling basis. President Biden called the move an important milestone in a statement Friday, saying mifepristone has been deemed safe and effective by the FDA for more than 20 years. With major retail pharmacy chains newly certified to dispense the medication Ocean, many women will soon have the option to pick up their prescription at a local certified pharmacy, just like they would any other medication. He said, I encourage all pharmacies that want to pursue this option to seek certification. President added, background under FDA's regulatory change, pharmacies can apply to be certified to dispense mifepristone. Approved pharmacies will still need to comply with the states that they are located, which some which restrict access to Ocean pills. Certified pharmacies can offer mifepristone only after receiving a prescription for a certified health provider. So see what happens when you try to be stupid, government. Solutions get made. I could not believe white men and people try to tell women what to do with their vaginas, but let white women tell men what to do with their, these. Then my Lord Jesus, God forbid, it will be a whole problem. And like I said, to all the Republicans, y'all do realize all your granddaughters have to say, and your daughters have to say, and your nieces have to say, it's just my grandfather or my grandma doesn't care about my, mental health, my physical health, and everything in between. And then you lose all of your special interest money and your PAC money. You do realize that's all they have to do is go on TikTok to just say that they don't care, that you don't care about them, and then it's game over for you. So y'all are really stupid. I mean, some of y'all are probably born that way as it is, but that's neither here nor there. That's not my problem, nor do I give two damn ucks or issues about it. But anyway, that's just me. That's just me, child. The Christians, the Clear tried to stop them from selling the pill in mail orders. They went to court and everything and lost. As they should. As they should, I said what I said, because honestly, it's quite ridiculous. I mean, really. And there are women that have had to go out of state just to be able to get that because their state won't allow it. But thankfully, there are companies that are allowing women to have time off to be able to go get that, and some of the companies are even covering it. So good on those companies for caring about their for caring about the women employees of their company. Shout out to y'all for doing the good work there. Hello, Cynthia Jacob. Welcome in, beautiful. Glad to have you here. Hopefully your morning's going well now, afternoon. And by the way, to everybody, good morning, afternoon, good evening, based on your location, wherever you are in the world watching Virtual Tour Live. Y'all, something warmed my heart when I went into my YouTube studio on my laptop. I saw that I had some viewers from South Africa. Y'all, we are in South Africa. What? Come on now. Let me go to my YouTube studio real quick. Because that really warmed my heart. I'm like, wait a minute, what? We got people from South Africa watching me? Like that just, you know what? I gotta tell you, the reason why it warms my heart so much is because honestly, you hear so much that you hear so much of the fact that, you know, this platform reaches worldwide, but you don't ever know about it, so it's really cool. By the way, I do know about Carlos King. Okay, so apparently Carlos King cannot release the interview because it's going to be a part of the season premiere. Now, I think that's utterly stupid, because really what's going to end up happening with that is probably it's going to be a clip of the podcast in the episode mixed in with new storylines, and then Mel would be like, you know, how I felt at the podcast was this and that. So he can release the podcast. It's not that big of a deal. He just don't want to do it because he knows that he got God in his own lies of a monogamation. By the way, Brown Skin Girl is premiering a video. Shout out to that. And by the way, apparently the Hotel and Toss Away K interview will air this season on Love and Marriage Huntsville, allegedly. Ciao. Okay. I can't. I won't. I don't have the capacity, capability, comprehension of just care to understand it. Oh, wait a minute. It's my channel's birthday. What? Oh, my God. My channel's birthday, y'all. Wow. That is so cool. I did not know that. Aw. Tissue, please. That is so sweet. All right, let me go into my audience. Let me go into my geography here. So y'all listen, this is crazy. So I got Trinidad and Tobago with 10 views. Y'all, we've reached Bangladesh. We've reached Bangladesh with 18 views. Australia, 23 views. India, 61 views. United Kingdom, 95 views. Canada, 197 views, and then South Africa, 494 views. Y'all, and y'all. Like, when I tell y'all how serious I am about my business, and like, here's the thing. I'm gonna show y'all this because guess what? I'm this transparent with y'all, okay? Give me a moment. And I don't mind showing this because right there, you see Trinidad and Tobago, 10 views, Bangladesh, 18, Australia, 23, India, 61, United Kingdom, 95, Canada, 197, South Africa, 494 views. I show y'all that to show y'all, do not limit yourself in the power of what you can be in life. We always think, man, it would be so cool to reach those people. That part. It would be so cool to reach those people. Guess what? I am not waiting to reach somebody when I have the soul to reach somebody now. In the words of Trazell, we're worldwide, international, baby. We about to blow it up. Candy Burrs is known worldwide, and Braylon Lee is known worldwide, at least on YouTube. Okay, I know I'm not the same as Candy Burrs. Don't even come for me. I know y'all say, well, Bray, you don't have any restaurants. You don't have a Grammy-winning career. Thank you guys so much for letting me know something I already know. Thank y'all for all the haters don't try to say something. Thank y'all for letting me know. I already knew that. Thank you so much. Go back to your corner where you are in misery, strife, and chaos in your own life. Go back to your corner. Thank you for coming out for a moment of not caring about anything at all, because you have nothing to care about in your own life. Thank you so much for coming out your corner. Appreciate seeing you, but could give two fucks about you. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Anyway, look, you guys. In the words of Monique, if you stay ready, you don't gotta get ready. But like I showed y'all that to showcase, like, listen, don't doubt yourself. It takes time to be seen, and just because you're not being seen by everybody doesn't mean you're not being seen by somebody. Okay, child. Listen. I'm going to show y'all this too. I do not mind, because listen, receipts are important. Okay. Receipts are very, very important. So I'm going to show y'all this. I'm going to go through every, now that was the geography. Okay. This right here that y'all about to see is the cities. So you got Toronto, Canada, 10 views. You got Columbus, Ohio, 10. You got Milwaukee, 10. You got Oklahoma City, 10. You got Albuquerque, New Mexico, 10. You got Austin, Texas, 10. You got, these are the views, by the way. Seattle, Washington, 10. Dhaka, Bangladesh, 10. Huntsville, Alabama, 11. Greensboro, North Carolina, 11. Cincinnati, Ohio, 11. San Antonio, Texas, 11. San Diego, California, 11. Sacramento, California, 11. Cape Town, South Africa, 11. Fayetteville, North Carolina, 12. Fort Worth, Texas, 12. Virginia Beach, 13. Orlando, Florida, 14. Boston, Massachusetts, 15. Tampa, Florida, 15. Ruston, Louisiana, 17. New Orleans, Louisiana, 17. Denver, Colorado, 21. Phoenix, Arizona, 22. Indianapolis, Indiana, 23. Pretoria, South Africa, 24. Miami, Florida, 27. Cleveland, Ohio, 34. Condolian, Georgia, 34. Mobile, Alabama, 37. Las Vegas, Nevada, 38. All right, Las Vegas coming through in here hot. Washington, D.C., 43. Nashville, Tennessee, 43. Shout out to Nashville. Love y'all so much. Memphis, Tennessee, 54. Jacksonville, Florida, 55. Los Angeles, California, 80 views. Come on through. Birmingham, Alabama, 97. Detroit, Michigan, the Motor City, 101 views. Baltimore, Maryland, 103 views. Dallas, Texas, 110 views. Charlotte, North Carolina, 122 views. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 135 views. Chicago, Illinois, 174 views. Houston, Texas, 184 views. Look at the viewership by one view. Atlanta, Georgia, 185 views. And then the top city, New York City, with 353 views. I'm just saying. You know, just anyway. Hey, got some love in the house. I'm from Trinidad, Tobago, but I live in Brooklyn, New York. Brooklyn in the building. Yes, indeed, Brooklyn in the building. Thank you so much, Cynthia Jacob. But yeah, I wanted to show y'all that because I believe that at the beginning, middle, end of the day, that your receipts matter, your voice matter, and your character matters. And guess what? I didn't have to do any misbehaving to do that. I have integrity, I have originality, and I have a character of understanding, taking in, and caring about the responsibility I have. You don't get to 1,000 836 subscribers compared to 1,122 subscribers that nobody can give a fuck-ish or a damn about. So, there you go. Just saying. Like, and listen, there are new content creators like Tay Ramon Panel. Let me pull that brother up here once again, because that brother there is a great, great brother. Want to show him off here once again. Let me pull him up. And listen, it's no disrespect to new content creators, but if you don't know what the fuck going on, keep your fucking ass in your corner. Stay in your place, and for your own mental health, please stay down. Because I can see some of y'all got a broken mental health diagnosis, and I can see nobody loved you, nobody cared for you, nobody embraced you, but that's not our problem. Jesus, be offense all around me every day. Tay Ramon Panel. Let me show this brother off here. A great, great brother here. New content creator. Right here. And last time I checked, he was at 600 something, and now he is at 741 subscribers. A great, great new content creator here. 53 videos right here. And 18 hours ago, he hit 8,300 views on this Dr. Heavily beat down by Sweet Tea's family at reunion. Great, great brother here. So Tay Ramon Panel, shout out to you, brother. Keep going. You're almost at 1,000 subscribers, and I am definitely in your corner for sure. Listen, I wish everybody well. I love everybody. I invest, I give, but I also don't put up with shit that I don't have to. You know what I mean? Everybody has a vice, everybody has a coping mechanism, everybody has an escape. And I think if you have to make fun of somebody, if you have to drag, if you have to put commenters' names in your your title, just because they have an opinion different than you, that means you're not qualified. That means you're not qualified. You don't have the faculties, and you really don't have the mechanism to understand that it's not you in the world. For that, I feel sad for you. I hope you get therapy, and really, I hope you seek solitude in yourself to become a better person. If anything better is in you to give to the world. Now, oh Lord Jesus, Lord Jesus. All right, y'all, some more breaking news here. Let me get this up for y'all, because we have not, COVID is COVID, right? Let me see this here. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh, I like that. That's nice. Hang on, y'all. Let me go back. Sorry. There we go. Let me get that story up for y'all real quick. I also got to call my parents today because I thought we were going to go to that. I really want to go to that, actually. We'll see. We'll see. Here we go. Here we go. So this comes to us from the CDC here. Center for Disease Control and Prevention has updated COVID-19 guidance. So people who test positive for the virus will no longer be directed to isolate at home for 5 days. On Friday, top health officials announced a new policy focusing on actions people can take to reduce a spreading of a variety of common respiratory viruses such as influenza, respiratory syncytial virus, RSV, and COVID-19. Those actions include staying at home when sick, staying up to date with vaccines, practice good hygiene, and improving indoor air quality. The change marks the first time the agency has revised its coronavirus guidelines since 2021 and it is intended for people and employers, not for hospitals or nursing homes that have separate guidance, the CDC said. CDC officials also called the change a streamlined approach that's easier for people to understand and more in line with circulating respiratory viruses that spread the same way and have similar symptoms. The announcement reflects progress made in reducing hospitalizations and passings from COVID-19 over the last 2 years. CDC Director Mandy Cohen, no relation to Andy Cohen, by the way, said in a Friday news conference. Still, she emphasized the continued use of vaccines and treatments. We're in a different situation, but we must use the tools that were to protect against respiratory viruses, she told reporters. That's why our updated guidance emphasizes some core prevention actions to protect against severe illness from respiratory viruses. So, there you go. Just to let you guys know there. Let's see, Friday's guidance, CDC officials said, is meant to target respiratory viruses more broadly because flu, RSV, and COVID-19 all have similar symptoms, such as cough and fever, have similar means of spread and require the same protective strategies. The CDC is recommending people who test positive for coronavirus should base their isolation period on their clinical symptoms. CDC does not recommend testing as a standard with someone for deciding when someone is no longer contagious, because in part, CDC surveys show fewer people using at-home tests if they have symptoms, according to Dr. Brendan Jackson, who leads respiratory virus response for CDC's National Center for Immunization and Respiratory Disease. The CDC decision is more streamlined to just tell people to stay home if sick. Americans can return to public life if they have been fever-free for at least 24 hours and symptoms are improving, regardless of a positive test. Agency officials told reports Friday when they return to normal activities, the CDC recommends people use preventive strategies for the next 5 days. This includes limiting close contact with others, enhancing hygiene like hand washing, improving ventilation, masking, and tested as needed. So there you go. Just to let you guys know about that. I saw that come through my phone there. Like I said, I get notifications all the time, just like some of you probably get notifications on your phone. And just wanted to break that news because guess what? Even though COVID really never is going to go away, let's be real about that. It's just evolving and changing. But we still need to be up to date on it. Amen. We still need to be up to date on it because life is very real out here and we need to be responsible for what we do. Amen. Amen. So. Yes, indeed. I think I did see something else too that I want to talk to y'all about. I'm sorry, y'all. Like I said, all the topics that we're talking about, it goes to show how much is oh wow, okay, we'll talk about that. I do not mind talking about that. That's an important topic. Y'all give me a moment. There we go. That's a very important topic. We'll talk about that. Let's see here. Okay, here's another story here that I just saw. Like I said, I keep up to date with my emails and everything else. You know what I mean? So and shout out to Urban One News One for this story here. Y'all know we cover very serious things over here. And here it is here. This came out February 29th of 2024. Black child suicide, America's urgent health crisis. Urban One's News One, a digital content property owned by I1 Digital, is launching a new multimedia series, An American Crisis, Black Child Suicide. The 7-part series will explore the reasons why Black children are at a higher risk of dying by suicide than their peers and will share resources to support those in need. The goal is to raise awareness about the underreported and underaddressed crises Black children are experiencing as a result of persistent racism and its collateral consequences. Right here, a News One special series, Black Children, Suicide, and American Crisis. Yesterday, News One published the introductory article by News One senior editor Asha Brandley. An exclusive one-on-one with editor-in-chief Mitra of Essence and founder and CEO of National Cares Mentoring Movement, Susan L. Taylor. Consciously and otherwise, this nation casts Black children as predators when the truth is that they are victims, the targets of a socially imposed and entrenched harms that tell them their lives don't matter. This series is all about disrupting that lie and finding as many ways possible to demonstrate our love for our babies, said Asha Brandy, the News One senior editor. Over the course of March, American Crisis, Black Child Suicide will engage the tragedy as it's significant as it impacts specific demographics: boys, girls, false survivors, members of the LGBTQIA plus community, and finally what we can do right now to help end Black child suicide. This special series has been led by Asha Bondi, who in addition to her role with News was an award-winning journalist and multi-winning and New York Times bestselling author of 7 books, including with 2 additional works forthcoming from One World / Random Publishing House. I think that's the only Random I know is Random Publishing and the New Press. Our children are grieving losses before their time. They're impacted by structural racism just as we are. They struggle with their mental health just as we do. Yet, as we take to the streets in protest, the escalating urgent crisis of Black children dying by suicide goes underreported, offered I1's Digital's Vice President of Content, Kristen West Savali. Following the guiding light of our fearless leader, Urban One founder and chairwoman, Miss Kathy Hughes, I1 Digital is committed to reporting on issues that matter to us, even when they may be uncomfortable to face. We have no greater responsibility than sounding the alarm and doing all that we can to ensure that our babies feel seen, heard, loved, and supported in a world that tries every day to steal their joy, Miss West Savali concluded. Contributors to An American Crisis, Black Child Suicide include Diane Montesino, who passed away by suicide at age 15, and the legendary Miss Taylor, who is also the founder and CEO of National Cares Mentoring Movement, the singular organization working to secure Black children by recruiting, training, and deploying mentors, psychologists, and other wellness professionals to under-resourced schools and communities and detention centers where the organization's curriculum-based, culturally anchored healing programs help children and young people on Earth understand and overcome traumas that otherwise would upend their lives. Ending Black child suicide is a critical organizational mandate. Between 2018 and 2021, young Black people ages 10 to 24 experienced the single largest rate increase of passings by suicide at 36%. I'm gonna let that breathe for a minute. Between 2018 and 2021, young Black people ages 10 to 24 years old experienced the single largest rate of increase in passings by suicide at 36%. The series will also feature 2 real-world accounts of suicidal ideation by Black teenagers and the expertise of psychologists, including Dr. Aubrey Cartman, president of the Chicago Association of Black Psychologists. And so here is the link here. Here's the link here to News One Black Youth Suicide. Here is the link for it. right here. So this is going to be their link where they are going to be talking about all this. And then, of course, right there, a 6-minute 56 episode right there. So I will drop the link for you all if you guys want to watch that on your own time. We just try our best here to give you things that matter, things that you may not know about, but that you need to know about. And we just try our best to make sure that we see each other, we hear each other, we embrace each other, because at the beginning, middle, end of the day, if we don't have us, who will? So yeah. So there is the link right there. Please go to that website and support this great resource of a series. In terms of children, if you have a teenager, 13 to 18, and they're grown and you feel like they can handle it, use this as a resource to let them know that they're not alone in their emotionality and in their mental and in their space of uneasiness, because we need to be able to have more. We need to have more conquerors and generals of change, and the only way we have those is by knowing what to talk about. So just wanted to say that, and then let me see something here. We're going to end it with this story because I think this goes to the point of, it is, let's see here. This goes to the point of we need to expand what our mind can handle in terms of entertainment. So I literally saw this story yesterday and wanted to share this with you all. So this will be our last story. Then we'll head out because guess what? I got a show for y'all at 6 p.m. And then I got a show for you guys at 10 p.m. But I definitely wanted to show this because I think this is really, really important here. Taylor Swift and Beyonce concert movies boost all of AMC's revenue, literally all of it. So AMC Entertainment is giving Taylor Swift and Beyonce a standing ovation. The theater chain says that their concert movies are behind literally all of its revenue to close out 2023. AMC just reported its quarterly earnings to Wall Street, and the nationwide chain says that Bey and Tay-Tay helped boost their financials big time. On the strength of Taylor Swift's The Eras Tour and Renaissance, a film by Beyonce, AMC raked in $1.1 billion in fourth quarter revenue. The massive figure is up from the $990.9 million in revenue AMC reported in the fourth quarter of 2022, a huge increase as far as AMC is concerned. Taylor and Beyonce are getting their flowers too. AMC CEO Adam Aron says literally all of the increased revenue is a result of the singers' concert movies. Remember, AMC signed deals last year with Taylor and Beyonce to distribute their concert films. That turned out to be a brilliant business move for all involved. And here are people enjoying the show here. And to that end, our praise for Taylor Swift and Beyonce knows car has no limit. About the box office boo from the Swifties and Bayhive, things will probably look pretty bleak for AMC right now. The company says it's still rebounding from last year's Hollywood strikes. That's a black woman whipping her hair back and forth like Willow Smith. All right, now listen. Overall, AMC still lost $182 million in the quarter, but that is way down from last year's $287.7 million loss. Hence the glee from AMC executives over Taylor and Beyonce. Essentially, the theater chain still hurt, but the superstar singers help bring the homogeneity down to a trickle. Now AMC is turning to a different celeb to get butts in theater seats. AMC announced a trio of new 30-second Nicole Kidman commercials, the ones about making movies better, which will play in theaters starting Friday. With Beyonce and Taylor changing the games for their concert films, AMC says they'll have more concert movies in 2024 and 2025. Aaron says the companies are companies' phones are ringing off the hook from different musicians. I bet they are. Taylor and Beyonce set the standard, and they're going to be hard to top. So here is the commercial with the legendary Nicole Kidman.
We come to this place for magic. We come to AMC theaters to laugh, to cry, to care. Because we need that, all of us. That indescribable feeling we get when the lights begin to dim. And we go somewhere we've never been before. Not just entertained, but somehow reborn. Together. Dazzling images on a huge silver screen. Sound that I can feel. Somehow, heartbreak feels good in a place like this. Our heroes feel like the best part of us. And stories feel perfect and powerful. Because here, they are. AMC Theaters. We make movies better.
First of all, brilliant promo there, for sure. And listen, I think that the reason why I'm bringing this up is because I think that documentaries like this about child youth suicide, I think that AMC and Cinemark and these other theaters, for so long, they've been relying on movies because it's been a movie house for so long. But I think movies have such a powerful impact to showcase to us many, many things. I think we all remember Inside Out, right? And how Disney Pixar was able to showcase emotionality through characters, right? Inside Out 2 has a new character named Anxiety. So I think that AMC and Cinemark are beginning to recognize that, hey, we can do concert films. We can do live events. And imagine, if you will, for this series on Black youth suicide, there was a 3-part documentary that people went to AMC theaters and sat down and watched a documentary or a movie on something real, something impactful, something that's happening in our community. I think sales will be through the roof because it is better when you share an experience with people than just being by yourself. So with that being said, that is our show, y'all. Glad to have all of you here. Thank you all so much. Like I said, that is the link for that there. With that being said, it's time for the best outro on YouTube. Know what you do and do what you know. Never say you weren't born special, because you are always born blessing. And trust, you may not be where you want to be, but by the end of it, you'll be where you need to be. Doing what you've been chosen to do. Why? It's one thing to call yourself. It's another thing to be chosen. One love, much love, all love. I have spent time with you. You have spent time with me. And hope by spending time together, rise up to be great together. I know I'm doing my prime time in the daytime, but I felt like after this, I needed to do at least a little bit of that, because it's true. It's very true. And Black children matter. Black women matter. Black men matter. LGBTQIA plus community, that Black community matters. Black people matter. And Black culture matters. And with that being said, I will see you all tonight. No, it's all good. It is all good. It is all good. I'm about to show y'all the 2 shows that I got for y'all tonight. And love you, Lady B, as always. Listen, like I said to y'all, the way I see support is how you are with me in our friendship / relationship here. So I know everybody's not going to be able to be here at 11 or here at 6 or, even at 10 or 9 when I do Love and Marriage Huntsville. As long as, you like, you comment, you share, you subscribe. I said to a friend of mine, it's not so much how much time you spend together with somebody in person. It is the quality of energy that you invest in a relationship and / a friendship. So it is all good with me. I think that needs to be said more often, because I don't like anyone feeling bad just because they can't be there for somebody. As long as you are there for them as a human being, then that's what should matter. So let me pull up the 2 shows I got for y'all tonight, because we do have some jam-packed shows for y'all tonight, as we often do, by the way, over here on the regular schmegular. So we got Kanye West. Let me pull it up. We got Kanye West, Wendy Williams, Black Soldiers, Julius Aboge, Michael Dorian, and Damian Lillard. So we have that show for you tonight. And then, of course, tonight at 10 p.m. Okay, is Sharnita's World, the season 1, episode 2 after show. We did episode 1. Go back to that. I got 4,100 views. Thank you all so much. Enjoy the fireworks for the day as coming your way. And by the way, Sharnita's World appears on this network. Watch this.
Now that you've reached the stage in your life where quality television is important, Nubian TV is a black network that speaks to your lifestyle. Nubian TV is the world's first digital network devoted to the upscale and political lifestyles of black people. Nubian TV's programming includes politics, travel, fashion, food, automotive, arts and culture, civil rights, music, and more. Watch now on Amazon Fire TV, Roku, or watch globally at nubiantv.net. Nubian TV, it's what you want to watch.
So that will be coming on that. So Sharnita's World will be coming on that network, Nubian TV, at 8 Central. Then join me right over here at 9 Central for the live after show. Just got off finna go to the market and grab some and grab some oysters and make Rockefeller po' boys for dinner night. Oh, okay then. That's what's up. We love a good po' boy around here. For sure. Hey, everybody. See y'all at 6 p.m. I was busy. I'll catch the replay. It was a good replay. Enjoy the fireworks, everybody. I'll see you back here tonight at 6 p.m. for this show here once again. Kanye West, Wendy Williams, Black Soldiers, Julius K. Oboge, Michael Dorrington, and Damian Lear. Hashtag it's Dame time. It'll be Braid time at 6 p.m. And then, of course, Sharnita's World at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 9 Central. That will appear once again on this network.
Now that you've reached the stage in your life where quality television is important, Nubian TV is a black network that speaks to your lifestyle. Nubian TV is the world's first digital network devoted to the upscale and political lifestyles of black people. Nubian TV's programming includes politics, travel, fashion, food, automotive, arts and culture, civil rights, music, and more. Watch now on Amazon Fire TV, Roku, or watch globally at nubiantv.net. Nubian TV, it's what you want to watch.
So that will be coming on at 8 Central there. I'll see you all at Sharnita's World at 9 o'clock on Nubian TV. I will be tuning in. Then right here will be the after show. Much love, everybody. Enjoy the fireworks. Bye-bye.